Welcome to the Morning Download Podcast, your go-to resource for personal finance, economics, and market insights. In just 8 minutes a day, we provide valuable information to help you make better money decisions. Don't forget to sign up for our free newsletter at https://w.morningdownload.com. Subscribe. Let's dive right in. In today's episode, we'll cover Tesla's performance, Netflix breaking records, the decline of the cryptocurrency market, the cost of raising children, Trump winning the New Hampshire primary, job cuts worldwide, Netflix's sales exceeding estimates, the drop in Bitcoin's price, financial benefits of having children, and the importance of prioritizing excellent trades over money for successful traders.
Former President Donald Trump has taken a step closer towards securing a third consecutive Republican presidential nomination. He emerged victorious in the New Hampshire primary, defeating his sole remaining challenger, former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley. This win is significant and sets the stage for an interesting race ahead. Shifting our attention to East Asia, there are concerns that Taiwan could potentially face a blockade due to escalating tensions with China. Asset manager Amundi issued a warning about this potential threat, while business advisory firm Teneo remains skeptical, stating that such an event is unlikely. Nevertheless, these tensions raise risk perceptions in the Taiwanese market, even though the victory of the DPP party in upcoming elections was already factored into the equation. Looking beyond Taiwan, we see a series of upcoming elections with their own implications. Pakistan is preparing for an election next month, followed by Portugal in March. The outcome of these elections will have a significant impact on the destiny of people who have moved to these countries in recent years, as they make important decisions about their future. Turning to the global stage, the Bank of Japan has decided to maintain its ultra-loose policy by keeping interest rates at -0.1%. Meanwhile, Alphabet, the parent company of Bard and Google Search, has cut ties with an Australian AI firm that provided training for their technologies. It's not all good news, however, as Chinese stocks have suffered a staggering loss of $6 trillion over the past 3 years. Job cuts continue to impact various industries, with companies like Riot Games, Brex, eBay, Ericsson, the Los Angeles Times, and TikTok announcing workforce reductions. These decisions reflect the ongoing efforts to control costs and adapt to changing market conditions. So, Netflix is really hitting it out of the park lately. Despite missing their earnings per share target, their sales came in at $8 billion, slightly higher than the estimated $7 billion, but their earnings per share for the last quarter of 2023 came in at $2.11, lower than the expected $2.22. But don't worry, it's still been a fantastic year for Netflix. They raked in a whopping $33, $7 billion in total revenue, and their net profits reached an all-time high of $4 billion. They even added a whopping 30 million new users in 2023, their best numbers since 2021. And in the last quarter alone, they added 1 million net users, beating the analysts' estimates of 7 million. Now, even though Netflix has more than doubled its stock price in the last 18 months, it's still 25% away from its all-time high. But hang on tight, because the company is making some changes. They're venturing into live sports events and even plan to air live award shows. Just recently, they announced a partnership with WWE to air Raw. But they're not stopping there. They have no plans to venture into traditional cable TV just yet, but we can expect some major series and movies. In terms of financials, Netflix's full-year revenue growth in 2023 was a solid 12%, double that of 2022. Their operating margin has grown by 300 basis points to 21%, and they now have $9 billion of free cash flow. Looking ahead, management is forecasting an operating margin of 24% for 2024 and an earnings per share of $4.49 for the first quarter, both higher than expected. So it's looking like Netflix stock is on the rise, with a 2% increase after the market closed and some upgrades expected. On a different note, it seems that Boeing is facing some challenges. Alaska Airlines CEO disclosed that they found loose bolts on many Boeing MAX 9 aircraft, and United Airlines is also losing faith in the company. Let's talk about the latest updates in the world of cryptocurrencies, particularly Bitcoin. So it looks like Bitcoin has been on a bit of a roller coaster ride lately. We've seen some dips, and currently it's even dropped below $39,000, which is a pretty significant decline. But hey, it's now flirting with the $40K mark, so who knows what might happen next. In other news, Coinbase, one of the major players in the crypto world, has seen a decline of about 84% since the beginning of the year. Experts are predicting that it might face further drops, with JP Morgan Chase analysts even warning that the stock could crash by as much as 35%. That's definitely something to keep an eye on. And let's not forget about the much-anticipated Ether ETF. There have been talks and speculations about whether it's going to be approved or not. Well, the latest news suggests that it might not be happening anytime soon. While we may have to wait a bit longer for an Ether ETF, it's always good to stay updated on the latest developments. So, yesterday we talked about the financial benefits of having kids, and today we're going to dive into it a little bit deeper. One of the ways that having kids can benefit you financially is through grants. There are both government and private organizations that offer grants to families with children. Depending on where you live, you could receive up to $20,000 or even more in some cases. Some grants are specifically for families raising children with special abilities, while others are designed to help you buy a home. Of course, there will be eligibility requirements that you'll need to meet, such as having a specific number of children or earning a certain income. Another interesting trend is that some countries are now offering free money for having kids. Germany, Japan, Russia, and Taiwan are among the places that provide these incentives to boost birth rates. However, it's important to note that these offers usually come with conditions, and we definitely don't recommend having kids just to get paid. Depending on where you live, you may also be eligible for paid maternity and paternity leaves. European countries like Estonia, Croatia, and Bulgaria are known for offering generous leaves that can last up to 68 to 62 weeks for mothers. And dads aren't left out either. Countries like South Korea and Sweden also offer long paid leaves for fathers. Lastly, having kids can also result in family discounts. Many places, including entertainment venues, hotels, and even some airlines, offer special discounts for families. So as you can see, having kids can have some financial perks. Today's quote of the day comes from Alexander Elder, and it goes like this: "The goal of a successful trader is to make the best trades. Money is secondary." Now, this quote really emphasizes the mindset that a trader should have. It's not just about making money, but about making smart decisions and executing those trades flawlessly. When it comes to trading, it's easy to get caught up in the chase for profit and forget about the bigger picture. But what Elder is reminding us here is that the quality of our trades is what truly matters. It's not about how much money we can make in a short period of time, but rather focusing on making well-informed and strategic decisions. By prioritizing making the best trades over money itself, traders can prevent themselves from being driven solely by greed. This mindset shift allows them to become more disciplined, patient, and focused on their trading strategies. Ultimately, by placing importance on making optimal trades, the money will naturally follow. So, remember, as a trader, focus on perfecting your craft and making the best trades possible. Keep your eyes on the bigger picture and let money be the byproduct of your success.
In today's episode, we covered Tesla's performance, Netflix breaking records, the cryptocurrency market decline, the cost of raising children, Trump's victory in the New Hampshire primary, global job cuts, Netflix's sales exceeding estimates, Bitcoin's drop below $40,000, and the financial benefits of having children. Thanks for tuning in to the Morning Download, your go-to podcast for personal finance, economics, and market insights in just 8 minutes a day. Don't forget to subscribe for more helpful content and sign up for our free newsletter at morningdownload.com/subscribe.